What's up, guys? As promised, today we're diving into the pros and cons of accepting insurance versus only taking cash pay clients in private practice. In this video, we're going to lay it all out so that hopefully you can make an informed decision as you get started in private practice. Insurance, private pay. Insurance, private pay. Welcome to Private Practice Skills. I'm Dr. Marie Fang, psychologist in private practice. I post videos offering tools I learned the hard way about starting and growing private practice so that you don't have to. So last week I went into a little bit of a rant sharing my personal experience accepting insurance in private practice. In summary, I didn't like it, but accepting only private pay clients is no walk in the park either. So I'm going to lay out the pros and cons of each here for you. So let's talk about the pros of insurance first. A huge pro, first of all, is that you can get busy quickly. Your practice can fill up very fast if you're on insurance panels. You also don't have to focus on marketing because instead of marketing, insurance sort of does that for you since you're listed on their panels. They include you on the list of names that the client could then find you on. Along with that, you don't have to focus on branding when you accept insurance. You don't have to figure out what's my niche, what's my area of specialty. It's already just kind of laid out for you that clients are flowing in. With that said, there are some major cons of accepting insurance, which I went into great detail on in my previous video. You can watch that up here, but I'm just going to recap them here today. So one major con is the lack of control that you have. You basically just see whoever calls in, whether they're a good fit for your specialty or your interests or not. Another con is that you make a lot less pay when you accept insurance-based clients. Not only does insurance offer a much lower base pay than market rate, but they also have a tendency to deny claims if there's not a basic set of criteria that are met. Another con of insurance is wasted time. I spent about 20% of my week when I accepted insurance on hold with insurance trying to contest denied claims. Next con of accepting insurance is disrupted therapy. I mean, imagine if insurance is denying these claims and you plop this huge bill in your client's lap that they didn't expect to receive. How disruptive that is to the therapeutic process. The last con of accepting insurance is stigmatization. You have to give a diagnosis code in order to bill insurance, and so that means that that client's diagnosis is out there. Insurance has it, they know it, and that may not be helpful to that particular client. As I mentioned in my earlier video about this topic, there are some potential solutions to help you out with some of these cons. So solution number one would be to get specialized training. Take coursework to figure out how to bill insurance if you're going to do it yourself. Of course, if you have the bandwidth for it, another great solution is to employ someone to take care of all of your billing for you. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the pros of accepting only private pay clients. Pro number one is that you get to decide what type of clients you want to work with, and if you'd like, only see those particular clients. Pro number two is you can work a lot less and still get paid a lot more. Because insurance pays you at a fraction of market rate and they deny so many claims, it's easy to see how you can get paid a lot more even if you're seeing fewer clients that are private pay. Now, don't get me wrong, as much as I completely prefer working with exclusively private pay clients, there are some serious cons to this approach. One significant con of taking only private pay clients is that you have to do your own marketing. There's no insurance funneling people to you, so you're in charge of making sure people find you who are willing to pay you out of pocket. Another con of taking only private pay clients is that you have to know your niche and build your brand. Lord knows there's no business school in psychology grad school, even though I wish they included some of that. So you have to learn the business side on your own. And of course, a huge con of private pay, private practice is that growth can be slow, especially at first. Here are a couple potential solutions to these cons of only accepting private pay clients. First is to get specialized training in business marketing. So as I said, you're going to have to do all your own marketing and branding. It's all about business savvy. The good news is there's lots of opportunities that you can pay for, but it does cost money. Another potential solution is to make that transition slowly into private practice while you're still working at another job that helps you pay your bills. So that way, as you slowly ramp up, you don't feel like you're treading in deep water. So for me, the best fit was to accept only private pay. And the really hinging, determining factor was doing some math and realizing that I could see less than 10 clients a week who were paying me out of pocket and still make more money than I would if I was seeing 30 or more clients a week who were paying through billing insurance. Now, for you, it might be a different story, so I hope you find what might be the best fit for you. I hope you found this video helpful as you decide whether you accept insurance or only accept private pay as you get started in private practice. Until next time, from one therapist to another, I wish you well. You don't have to focus. Only accept private pay in private practice. Private pay in private practice.